Something about an introduction. You want to do an introduction?
No, I don't want to actually do it.
I'll do it. Is there going to be a weird glare in my glasses the whole time, you think? It's better than what I look like, right? Alright.
From what?
The lights.
Should we put these lights on?
I don't know. You want to try it really quick and we'll see how it looks? I don't mind it. I actually think it looks really... I think it looks better. I think it looks better on. At least on my face it does.
Why, mine doesn't?
I don't know. I don't know if it's hitting your face right. I think it looks better. Ready?
Yeah.
Alright. Hey guys, Erica with K here. Today's video is going to be something that my husband and I'm here with my husband, we've been talking about doing this for like ever, and we never had the time to do it. But now since I am unemployed and he's working from home full time, we decided to do this video. So we have our notebooks here and we want to talk about today awkward encounters, awkward moments in life, which I think is perfect because it's like,
awkward.
Well, you're awkward, I'm awkward, we're both awkward, but I also think it's perfect because we're living in like a time where you can't interact with people. So it's like for all the people who are aware of awkward situations, or for all the people who hate awkward situations, this is like a great time for you in life. You're like thriving because it's like, I don't have to interact with people. It's actually frowned upon to interact with people. So it's actually perfect. And plus, if you're bored and you guys want to like just watch a video, that's great too. So here you go. We did not plan this, so are you waiting for Ty to jump in and be like, yeah?
No, actually not.
He hates me. My husband hates me on camera. His name is Joey. I think you guys know that. But he's the one who's like making you all the food videos and stuff. He's just the bee's knees. But
I don't hate being on camera.
He's not comfortable being on camera. He's very aware. So it's like, he's aware that this is awkward. I'm like, no, it's great. And then I like watch my videos back and I'm like, that's so awkward. All right, let's do this. So talk about awkward things that happen. What do you want to start with? Let's get the notebook out.
You start.
Let's start with, I'm going to start with mine. My name is Erica. And every time I introduce myself to somebody, if I'm like, oh, hi, I'm Erica, they're like, America? And I'm like, no, Erica. It's Erica. It's like really awkward. So now I say like, hi, my name is
As if
Erica.
your name is America.
As if my name is America. There are people whose name is America.
So you would be saying, I'm, not even I, just,
No, you just
I,
be like,
America.
No, like,
America.
go, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm just going to say America. Say your name.
Hi, Joey.
America.
America, nice to meet you.
That's like a normal
Super
thing.
awkward.
It's awkward, but I'm actually saying, I'm Erica. It's awkward. All right, glad we got
America.
that one out of the way.
America. Does that happen still in life to you?
Yeah, but no, because I say, now I say, my name is, mi nombre es
And then stop and breathe
Erica.
and then say Erica.
Yeah.
And then people are like, Pascual, nice to meet you. Just change it up anyway.
Did you catch my Spanish, by the way?
Yeah.
That was pretty good, right? Is it more Spanish than you thought I knew?
Yes.
I thought so. All right, so,
Keep going.
all right, so we go for walks like every day. We've been doing this on and off.
There's a second awkward topic,
What?
I think you should say.
Okay, second awkward topic.
Like we're done with the America conversation.
Oh, yeah. Do we have to say it? Yeah, we're done with the American
This is like having a conversation with you in real life. You just jump. Some people don't know that.
It's my brain. I can't help it. Anyway, so we go for walks like pretty regularly, and
Around the neighborhood.
Around the neighborhood, and we'll see somebody like
The same people all the time.
We'll see the same people all the time. You want to take over? You take over, and I'll catch them from like miles away, like literally, like I don't even know, around the corner, across the river bend, way too far, and I'm like instantly get stressed and anxious. And he'll continue to talk to me, and I won't even. I'm like, hi. Like, have to say hi to the people because I think it's so rude not to say hi to them.
Yeah, I think you are downplaying the awkwardness in it.
It's bad. It's really bad.
You stare at them
I don't stare
for
at them.
miles.
No.
As if we're walking, and you see them coming, and I can tell you blank out, like as I'm talking to you, and you just do that as we're walking, and I'm knowing like you're gonna say hi, and then you're waiting like for them to look at you, and you're hoping to catch the glance, and then when they look at you, hi, and then they'll say like, oh hi, whatever, and then you still have a continued awkward interaction.
Yeah, it's awkward the whole
Like,
time.
do I say good?
Yeah.
Do I respond with good? Because that's always your response.
Yeah.
If someone says like anything to you, it's good.
Like, yeah. They're like, what's going on? I'm like, good. And you? I hate social interactions, which is not to change the subject, but that's why I think I like to book my appointments like one-on-one in the salon. Rest in peace, salon, because I don't know when you're going to be open again, but it's going to be a while. That's why I like to do one-on-one, because it's like I know you're here for me, and I don't have to be like, oh, who are you? Okay, who are you here for? Or like people like joining in the conversation. I'm like, now this is like out of control to me. Like I'm very awkward in conversations. So for me, stuff like that's super duper awkward.
I have a brand new awkward thing.
But can we just say one thing? It has gotten so much worse now because everybody is walking in our neighborhood. So it used to be like exclusively us. And now it's, well, not exclusively, we'll tell you about that later. But now we have like everybody in the neighborhood. So it's like not only do you have to like make eye contact, cross the street so you're not like near each other, but then you also have to say hi to everybody. That's a little awkward. But go ahead, your new one, I'm dying for it.
Where do you look at that thing?
I look here because I'm narcissistic, but you're supposed to look here.
I feel like if I look here, I'm obviously staring into space, right? Like you see my eyes, they're over there somewhere.
Yeah.
As opposed to like
I always look here though because I'm just awkward and I'm like, have to look at myself. Gotta make sure my hair is blue. But you're supposed to look just there.
Got it.
I know where you're supposed to look. That's the new one.
That was it, because it felt very awkward. I see myself staring into nowhere.
On my
It's super
phone,
weird.
I still have no idea where I'm supposed to look.
Like this.
It's like, hello there, pretty lady. All right, you want to do this one?
No, I think you are doing a great job.
Come on, participate.
I am participating.
Okay, so back in, I don't even know when, how long ago was that? We had an assessor come to assess our house, right? And you guys know we built on our house, everything like that, so we wanted somebody to come and assess our house. So he comes in through the front door, which is conveniently located for this story right here. So I'm just going to reenact this for you guys. You let me know when I'm in frame, I'm not sure. So
Okay.
I am coming from this side of the house, which is behind us. There's like a kitchen here and it's like behind us. And the guy's coming in the front door over here.
Probably also awkwardly pacing around for
I
an hour
can't
before
stop.
he shows
If
up.
I know somebody's coming over or if I know something's going on in life, I cannot stop. Can't stop, won't stop. I'm very anxious. When I'm on the phone, I pace around the entire house. That's why I hate being on the phone. Because I'll just pace. I'll stress eat on the phone. Like, it's ridiculous. So anyway, know this guy's coming. I'm anxious. You're anxious.
Yes.
I take on all the anxious because I'm like, I'm open about it. He's more like reserved about it. Like, oh yeah, I'm awkward, but like not that awkward. And I'm like, no, like let's talk about awkwardness. Anyway, he comes in through the door. Are you ready for this? I came from outside of this frame. You can't even see me.
Yeah,
I came from all the way over here and said, nice to meet you.
No, you didn't shake.
Yeah, no, my hand was
You
up.
walked out. You didn't
My
shake.
hand was
You didn't shake.
Yeah. Let
You
me
walked
react again.
out like
Let me
that.
react again. Yeah, he gave it out.
To shake his hand.
P.S.
And
he's
slower than that, not
he's
that fast.
also was like 7 feet tall compared to me. I didn't. I was way slow. I was like, nice to meet you.
Yes. That's accurate.
That's how I did it. That is exactly
That's
how
accurate.
I did it. He was very awkward, and that's how I get when I meet people. And that's why most times we try to Irish goodbye. It's not because we're rude, even though it comes across rude. It's because we're both very socially not equipped. We don't want to be in social situations that
Awkward
are
social
more than
situations.
people we know, or like people we're comfortable with, or like us, right?
Like,
Am I?
it's
is that rude?
the people on the walk, the assessor coming here.
Yeah.
All it's like,
Extended family that like
Well,
you don't know, you never really see them,
yeah,
but
it's
you're
people
like,
you're not
gotta
gonna have a
say
real
hi.
conversation with.
Yeah. How's
you're
the
gonna say hi,
weather?
how are you?
Yeah.
I'm good. Blah, 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 and you go through all those things. And then you start talking. It's like that's awkward.
And like you want to tell me like, hey, I don't even know. Think of something that like somebody would tell me.
Like a real person, or
I
like,
think my husband's poisoning me. I'd be like, girl, get down and dirty. Like, let's talk about this. But if you're like, how's the weather? I'd be like, ugh, bullshit conversation. I hate this.
it's nice out.
It's like, yeah, I know. I have eyes. I have skin. I can feel it. I know. Like, I don't want to have those conversations. Don't want to have them. Is that how you feel?
Yeah, but I'm much better at it than you.
You're way better at it. You're incredible, like, on the phone.
I know the key things to say. I know the fake things.
He's also really, like,
I hate being on the phone, though.
he's so good at it, though. Like, I hate being on the phone. Like, I will avoid it. Like, I will almost, like, break down and cry before I, like, get on the phone. Like, that's how bad it is for me. He's
I
on
don't
the
enjoy
phone
being
all
on the
day,
phone.
and he's so good. And you're like a boss. You're like,
No.
yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're like, no bullshit. You're a boss. I love it. People change. No, you are.
Okay, so I thought of a really,
Okay,
not thought
sorry.
of, had
I'm
one
on
in here
a
that
low
you didn't write down.
Oh, God.
And I'm not going to get too specific about it. But what about people who, like, say hi and then, like, shake your hand for too long and then, like, don't let go.
3 days
And then
later.
they're like, no, and they talk and they continue.
And they
And you
drag
can't
around to
go.
go
But they're
see
still
how
not
many
letting
people.
go. But it's been, like, 20 minutes. What about those people?
Let's do it. Let's reenact it. We're just gonna hold our hands like this. No, you're not even gonna know how long this is happening for.
It's been happening this whole time.
It's going to continue to happen for the rest of this video because that's how long they do it for.
Yeah. And then also there's this, too.
Yeah.
Like, they pull you in. And be like, oh my god.
And it's
oh
like
my
now I
God.
just have a dead arm. Like I'm like.
I don't know if all that was on camera.
That's what happens. I look so ugly. I hate myself, Joey.
You look
I should
beautiful.
have put makeup on. You're very kind, but I look so gross.
No, you don't.
Okay.
Stop it.
We're still holding
You
hands.
look beautiful.
Thank you.
Stop it.
No, we're still holding hands.
This
You
is
brought it
awkward.
up. You brought it up. Okay, so, which will fall right in line with this. After we had the assessor come, we did it for like a home equity on our house, so we had to have the attorney come to like fill out the paperwork. And she comes to the house, which is like really cool. So we open the door, and she's like this lady, like no bullshit. She has like a huge cast on her arm, like. And we're like, oh, we put her arm to like shake, and she's like, oh, I have a cast, sorry. So she like comes in. So she goes in and immediately I'm like, this cast is bullshit. Like she puts this on for every house she goes to because she doesn't want to shake hands with people. And we and then we were talking to her and we were like, oh, like how many of these do you do? And like I feel like she probably took offense to that because like that might
Really?
be like, yeah, like I do a lot. And it's like, oh, okay,
I didn't get
didn't
that vibe
know.
at all.
But it's like she just keeps putting the cast on, like.
I did not get that vibe that she was like offended by that at all.
Really? Because I feel like people get offended by that stuff.
Really?
Yeah, like as if like we're questioning like
Her success?
how good are you at this? Like, are you good?
I didn't get that.
Everybody's
She
gotta
didn't want
start
to be bothered
somewhere.
with us at all, though.
She wanted about it. That's why she wore cast.
Yeah.
She's mama cast. That was good. Our dogs are barking.
Dogs are barking.
All right, let's talk more about our walk because that's pretty much everything, right? So
Well, that's our only interaction with social. Like,
we don't interact with people.
we don't do anything, so.
Like this is not. Oh, we can cut this part out if it's like inappropriate. But like when
What?
people are like,
Nervous.
"Oh, like how are you guys doing during the quarantine?" We're like, "Great. Our life hasn't changed." The only difference is I don't physically go to work to a location.
Yeah.
You still work from home, only full time now instead of like 3 days a week instead of 5 days a week. And I don't physically go in anywhere, but
Yeah.
I'm working right next to you anyway. So our lives have not changed. We don't interact with people. We don't show up to parties. We don't want to go to events.
No. I mean, outside of like.
Like our group of like.
No, I'm
people
saying,
who
I was
we,
going to say,
like,
outside of
know.
like this terrible stuff that's going on,
Of course, yeah.
the actual quarantine itself, like being stuck at home, is our life anyway.
Yeah.
So if it wasn't for like, sorry, do I have something in my eye?
No, just an eyeball.
This eye too.
You got 2 eyeballs.
If it wasn't for like the bad that comes along with the quarantine part,
Yeah, exactly.
our lives have not changed in that sense.
No.
Outside of the obvious risk of bad things for people we love and whatever.
Right. Or even people we don't know. It's just an awful time, but.
But staying home, like people like want to go back to work, or people are like trying to get back into like, I can't be in my house all day.
I'm like, what? This is like a dream come true.
I
I
don't
love
understand
being
that.
I mean, not the bad part, but like the good part is like, oh, I love being home. You know? Even
You
like
get to be at home, guilt free.
guilt free. That's the best part. That's the best part. When is it ever like that? Normally
You're being
like,
told to stay home.
yeah.
Like we watched every Avenger movie
Yeah.
in the past like 3 days.
Yeah.
Caught up on all that. Like we did more around our house, finishing up little projects.
Yeah. We're still holding hands by the way, because this is how long it normally lasts.
We're doing this.
we're doing this. And like on a serious but not serious note, because this is gonna be funny. What is it like living with me when I'm like doing our finances or worrying about money or like
You're consumed by it.
I'm consumed by it. Like with the exception of today, because today I got a little crazy. Like what am I like now? I'm like a free bird. I feel like. Well,
Yes.
Now I'm just telling him what to say, but.
No, but you've been consumed in the last couple of days with finances because.
Well, it's a scary time financially because I don't have employment. But there are a lot of services that are out there for us, which is great, and that's what I've been spending my time doing. So that's why I'm like, yeah, I'm not physically going to work, but I'm still like trying to, get like what is it called? Supplemental income.
Supplemental? Is that it?
Supplemental.
I don't know.
Supplemental.
Let's move it on.
So anyway, this is like getting weird. So we go for walks every day, and this is where I have to let you guys know we're changing the subject. We're still holding hands because this is how awkward
This
it
is
is.
also still what it's like with those people.
This is still what it's like with those people.
And you might have been brought around to like 18 other people. But
yeah, they're like, oh, come meet Joey. He's so cute. Oh,
and you still have.
Joey. Yeah.
And you're
like, yeah, and then you're like kissing all the time.
Like,
yeah.
on every cheek.
Yeah.
And the forehead.
The butt cheeks too. Oh my god, this is a violation.
I've never done that. Never got to that.
You said all the cheeks.
Not those.
Okay, so anyway.
Did you blow your nose?
Yeah. I have the boy nose, but which way do you want to go with this? This one or this one?
I don't know. This one, I think.
Alright, I'm gonna blow my nose because I have to, so alright, let's do this, Brutus.
Should we let the dogs in?
Yeah, maybe. Can we get this? Sometimes I do that when my husband's on work calls. I did that once.
Video work calls.
When he's on video work calls, I just slide in like that. I think it's pretty funny. I don't know, I think it is. Get that butt job in here.
Good girls. Go free.
Dad, we're waiting for something.
What do you want, treats?
Yeah, Dad.
Oh my goodness. You want treats every time you come in the house?
Yeah, Dad.
There's no more treats after this. It's the last of them.
No, it's not, Dad. Alright. You want to take over this one?
No. No, I think you are good at this.
Sorry, our dogs sound like they're tap dancing when they walk in here, so that's what you're hearing now.
Roxy.
A natural born Fred
Roxy,
Astaire.
come. Come here. She's all over that food.
Oh, you want to get her inside?
No, just put her on the couch. Come here. Hey. On the couch. Come on. Up. Good girl. Lay down. Dolly, come in here if you want.
Dolly's so weird.
You have to.
Help her. Aw, look at her. Dad, I'm not a scared dog. I'm just a little baby.
Dolly, come on. She won't come in here. She's scared.
Mm-hmm.
I took a picture of her though.
Did she look so cute?
No, she looks super scared. She doesn't want to come in here. She's like, what are you guys
Come on,
doing?
Dolly. Come on. Alright, let's do this.
Okay.
No, Roxy, where are you going? Roxy, we know what you're doing.
Hey, get on the couch. Go.
On the couch.
Go.
So we go for a walk.
This is a good
We go
one.
for a walk pretty regularly.
I think they know.
We know the neighborhood dogs. Do you guys know we go for walks? We like to work out. I'm still wearing my sports bra.
But sometimes we take our dogs.
Sometimes we take our dogs,
Which
and
means we know every dog in the neighborhood because.
well, we
she's
also
a-
know every dog in the neighborhood because they all bark, right? Dogs bark. That's like me talking right now. They bark, and then all their owners are like, "Oh, Coda," or "Oh, dog," like whatever their names are. I don't want to give it away, but they're like saying like, "Oh, the dog names." So we know the dogs and we know where they are, whatever. So we're walking one day and we have, I think we only had Roxy at the
Roxy,
time.
yeah.
We only had Roxy at the time. Dolly was not born yet. And we're walking around the neighborhood and we see a dog who's like on an extension thing. So
Like
it's
a
like
cable.
from like a cable from
And
like
have
a tree to a tree.
a runner thing.
Runner, yeah. like a runner. I have so much chapstick, it's like all over. So anyway, so we're walking and the dog's like on this thing. So our dog, Roxy, is like literally nuts. She will jump like a seahorse in the air, break her foot, her toenails, choke herself out. Like she's crazy when she sees other dogs. Even people, like she's getting worse. Even people, like she gets like nuts. So they're like barking at each other. So the woman comes running out to go get her dog, and she's like, she goes running out of the house, and the dog's on like the thing. So the dog's not going anywhere. It's fine. It's on their property. Our dog's not on their property.
Weird to laugh about this when you tell the story until like you get it.
No, it's so funny. So Lady runs out of her house. She's like, I was like 40s to 50s, has kids who are like teenagers, so trying to be like that age. And she's like, Sparkle! And she falls. She falls down. And she's like,
falls out of her house.
She fell out of the front door.
Screaming Sparkle.
And she was like,
And the dog was like,
Sparkle! The dog stopped. Everything stopped. It was like, it was like scratching on the thing. And all of a sudden you hear like her teenage kids are like, Dad, Mom fell again.
and they literally like step over her and like come out of the house and like, whatever, Mom's on the floor, and they left her there.
They left her.
And then the dad didn't come running or nothing.
They left her. They left. The spot. He's like, gotta go buy cigarettes and Lotto take his kids. He never came back.
Oh my god.
No, but like legit, that's how we know the dog's name, because when she was coming out of the house, she was like, Sparkle!
So first off, Sparkle couldn't go further than the run.
Couldn't go further than
And normally
where it was.
does that
on their
anyway.
property, yeah.
Second, she came like flying out of the house. As if like she knew like something bad was gonna happen. She was like, and just slipped.
It's like, lady, your dog can bark. You don't have to patrol it. It's fine. So funny. So funny. Wait.
But she laid on the floor and no one helped her.
Nobody helped her. She was like, ouch. But like, she definitely had a boy and a girl.
Yeah.
Because one of them would like said whatever, the other one like stepped over her and like just like went on.
They're
with
gonna
their
like
day.
see your YouTube video and be
No,
like,
they're
that's our
not.
mom.
They're not gonna see it. They're not gonna see it. So that's what happened with Sparkle. So now every time we walk by, we're like, Sparkle. We actually address all the dogs by their names.
We know Princess.
Princess is this. Oh my god, this is so funny. Princess is like this little Chihuahua. It's like so small, and it just hangs out in like the driveway on like the, what is it called? Blackstone, whatever.
Blacktop.
Blacktop.
But it has an electric fence.
It has an electric
So it
fence
knows
around
like
it.
its border.
Yeah, it knows its border, and it just hangs out in like the driveway. It's like, it's a beautiful piece of property. So it has like that, and then it has like the grass. And what it does is it like watches us, and like gets down like it's a tiger. And it
But it's a tiny
watches us
Chihuahua,
walk.
like
It's
this.
so little. It's so little, and it just like gets down. It watches us. And then when you least expect it, it gets me every time.
Every time.
It comes barking. It comes running and barking on the grass. It's like, rah, 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 rah. No joke, does that do that?
Yes.
But if we have our dogs with us,
Yeah.
it doesn't. It doesn't do it.
No, it doesn't do it
It'll
until
watch it.
we
It hides behind the tires. It's even more suspicious. It'll hide behind the tires. It's it's like knows. It's like, these are my people.
Yes.
And it's like so weird. And then when we walk, as soon as we walk by like the driveway, it'll start barking at us. So every time, what do we say? We're like,
Princess,
hi, Princess.
Princess,
we know you're
we know you're there,
there.
Princess.
Mainly because I don't want to get scared. So I'm like, Princess, I know you're there. You're not gonna scare me.
It's
But
like a haunted
I'm
house. You
so
know
scared.
the clown's gonna come out. And like, I'm not scared of that clown
The
at all.
dog is literally this big.
But it's
He's
like
so aggressive.
super cute.
She.
Super cute and like cute little dog and everything until it gets in that crazy mode.
It's
And then
nuts.
it looks like it's like all over the
No,
place.
does it not do exactly what it did? It's like on the piano big. It's like ding, 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 ding. It's like, how are you moving your body from here to here to here to here? Like, what is going on in that space in between?
Yeah.
How does it do that?
Defying physics.
Crazy. I mean, what are we gonna do this one though? I want to do this one.
That one
next.
gives me anxiety.
So I want to do next. All right.
Talk about anxious topics.
So the only person who we really ever speak to on the regular is this guy who lives down one of the blocks when we go for our walks. And he's super nice. But when we first started seeing him, we would just like see him walk by his house. We wouldn't like say anything. He kind of has like a mean mug to him. Like you could kind of tell like he knows what's up, you know? So we don't really whatever. So one day we were walking by and I think we might have had, no, we didn't have
No,
our
we were
dog.
by ourselves.
I think we had just walked with Roxy or Dolly or both of them. And the next time we saw him, we're walking, and he's like standing in front of his.
Oh, yes.
He's standing in front of his house, and he like calls us over, and we're
But he's
like,
holding something
"Oh
as
shit!"
well.
And he's holding something. It looks like a bag of
It
dog.
looks like the bags you pick your dog poop up with.
So we're like, "Oh my god, he's gonna say that like our dog poops on his property," but like we're super good about it. Like we always curb our dogs.
Yes.
This is
Curb?
what we're. Yeah, it's what
Is
it
that
is. CURB, no?
Please curb your dogs.
Yeah, I think so.
We pick up. We pick
We
up. after.
always, and then like we're very good with that. Like, well, he always does it. I'm just like. But anyway, so we're like, oh my god, is he gonna say like that our dogs pooped on his thing? Like they didn't, and if they did, we would have picked it up. So he's like, oh, I see you guys are like. He's actually like super nice now. He's like, I see you guys are really healthy. I see you guys walking every day. I have like a tomato garden.
No,
Here's-
well, approaching him from a distance,
Yeah.
he's doing this.
Yes, it was scary. It was like, oh,
It was weird, and
here we go,
and
confrontation.
We have to walk past him because that's the way home.
Yeah, we're stuck. So we had
And
the way
you're
it is
the person who's eyeballing him from a mile away.
Yeah, I'm like, oh shit. So the way it is you have to walk. We have to walk by his house, then we turn around a cul-de-sac. We walk back, so he could just know when we're walking by because he could see us on the way there. So he'll know like, all right, they gotta come back because it's a dead end. It's like a cul-de-sac, so you have to come back.
Yep.
He's calling us over, and I'm like, oh shit, like this guy's calling us over, shit. And he has like the bag, and I'm like, oh, he's gonna blame poop on us. It's not us, but we'll have to take the blame and say sorry anyway. So we're walking back, and he's like, oh, I see you guys are healthy, like whatever. And he's like, I have a tomato garden. Here's some fresh tomatoes, whatever. So we're like, wow, that's like
Super nice. Introduce
so
himself.
nice. Yeah, he introduced himself. He has the same name as my husband. They're both Joe. I'm like, oh my god, that is so. Well, he's Joey, and this guy's Joe. We're like, oh my god, most of our neighbors name Joe. We
Farmer
have
Joe.
two neighbors right here.
This guy Joe.
They're both Joe.
Me.
And then
This
Joe,
guy in the
Joe the
story.
tomato guy. We call him Joe the tomato guy. That's how we refer to him in the house now. So anyway, so he gives us tomatoes. We're like, wow, that is so nice. So now we walk by like, I don't know, every day at this point. At this point, we're
Every
walking by
morning.
like every morning.
Like 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
So it's like the sun's just coming up. It's like foggy out. It was during the better weather, so it's nice out.
Yeah. And it's always on the way back. So like he sees us walking past his house, and then on the way back he gets us.
And he's giving us like tomatoes and like little cherry tomatoes.
Yeah, so nice. So nice.
But like way more than we can consume.
yeah, like too much. We're two people. We
Like
don't
we
have
were eating
kids.
tomato sandwiches every day.
We were eating a lot of tomatoes.
We're like making salsa. Like we're trying to
Yeah.
use these tomatoes.
Yeah, and then he was giving us salsa at one point.
Oh no, bruschetta.
Bruschetta. Yeah, he's like, you guys like bruschetta? We're like, oh yeah, we love bruschetta. He's like, my wife made it. Here you go.
He's like, here, keep the Tupperware. It smells like garlic
Just so
afterwards.
so nice, right? So now we have like an overabundance of tomatoes. Plus we get Misfit Market to us. So
Plus we're like 2 people.
Plus we're 2 people, and like, how many tomatoes can you eat? Like, it's crazy.
It's like,
Like I can't eat that many tomatoes. After a while, I was like, I can't fucking even look at a tomato. But so anyway, so we're walking by one day, and he's like, "Oh, I got tomatoes for you." And Joey, my husband, who's just trying to be a nice person, is like, "No, we have too many." Like, no, and he's like, "You don't want my tomatoes?"
No, but he was like-
said that.
but he was like, no. Like his face just went blank.
Yeah,
And he was like a different person. He was like, no. And I was like, no. Like I was like, we appreciate it.
he was like, "We
we
have
love
too
it.
many.
We have
We
too
can
many.
eat all
We
of them."
can't
Yeah,
eat
like,
them.
no, please, no.
But you right, so he's like, okay, and walks away. And you right away, you were like, why'd you say that? He's mad at us now. And I was like, he's not mad at us. Like, he was going to give us tomatoes, whatever. He's like, so sometimes he would meet us out there with tomatoes.
Yeah,
Sometimes he'd be like, hold on, let me go get you some.
yeah.
And this is one of the times he's going to go get us some.
Yeah.
We're like, no, we're fine.
It was like 4 tomatoes every time. At least 4 tomatoes every time we saw them.
That's generous. It was way more.
Okay.
We had way more. We had
It
an
was
abundance
like-
of tomatoes.
No, I'm saying like each time we saw him, he'd give us like 4 tomatoes.
Yeah, at least 4 tomatoes, plus like cherry tomatoes on the side, plus
Yeah.
bruschetta,
Yeah.
plus like
Bruschetta is better. It was just so much. Like it was so much for him to even think we were consuming that much. Which I'm not trying to like insult him. Like there was so
no,
much.
he was being very nice.
So
but
nice.
in the
We
moment
were
that we
trying
said
to be
no, I was
considerate.
trying to be nice and be like, we don't
No,
need
like you
more.
eat them, like, or like give somebody else or something. You know what I mean? Like we don't need more.
So now
So instantly I'm like, he's mad at
you
us
knew
now.
you were mad. You knew he was mad.
And he's like,
and I was like, there's no way,
he's mad at
like
us.
whatever. And then like until recently, he
This was
just
like last summer. This
So that
last
was-
summer.
so last summer he saw us every day. He became friends with us. Then we went on our cruise.
Oh,
When
yeah.
we went on our cruise, he knew.
So it was before the summer. April.
No. I was gonna say in April he knew we went on a cruise and he was like, "Oh, where have you guys been?" Blah blah.
Well,
blah.
I'm saying,
Then he was still
wasn't
friends with
summer,
us.
It was April because we went on our cruise
No,
at
but
the
then
end of April.
what I'm saying is he was still friends with us. Then it went
Yeah,
into
yeah.
the summer
Yeah.
of getting tomatoes. Because then it was near the end of summer
Yeah.
because the weather was getting a little cold.
And
He was like going to
saying
the
that
end
I
of them.
have to like get rid of my tomatoes
Yeah.
pretty much. We were like, oh, like we were literally throwing out tomatoes that were like going bad.
Yes.
We were throwing some of them, I think, like just out in our backyard, and they're like growing. Like literally, like our backyard was just like growing tomatoes, and we were like, oh shit, like literally,
Yeah.
it was. We had a lot of tomatoes. So, so when he said that, I'm like, shit. Now he's mad at us,
Yes, and I didn't believe it.
and he's like, no, he's not.
So then we keep going for
day,
walks,
because that's what we do. That's like our route.
and he doesn't come out. Whatever.
Then he doesn't.
And it's
come
like,
out.
all right, whatever. And you were
I'm
like, he's mad at us. I'm like, no,
he's
he's
mad.
not.
He's like, no, he's not. Then one day he's randomly out on the way down past his house. So like we didn't come around yet. We just went down, and he's out, and we're like, oh, like getting ready to say hi. Like I'm awkward. I'm like trying to get ready to say hi.
Just
He
ignore
turns his back, pretends he doesn't see us, goes inside the house, won't even acknowledge us. I'm like, oh my god. It went
But then
on.
there was mornings where we'd go out, and he'd be like in his driveway with like his wife, like saying goodbye.
Yeah.
And we'd be walking by and be like, hey, hey, and he would just go right in his house.
He wouldn't even acknowledge us.
And he was
so
mad.
insulted. He was so
mad.
insulted. So insulted.
And I didn't believe it until that. Then I was like, this guy.
Now we're friends again.
So
But-
now, wait. So now there was we walked by at one point, and he acknowledged us, and that wasn't until like this season that we started walking again, and he acknowledged us, and we were like, oh, he acknowledged us, whatever. Like he said hi, and now we see him regularly, and now he's like,
He's our buddy again. Yeah, yeah. But now, because of the coronavirus, we like have to like talk on opposite sides of the street.
Yeah.
So like the other day we saw him. Can I tell the story?
Yeah, of course. That's
Yesterday we saw him and he was walking. He doesn't really walk, but when we saw him, I think
so he
earlier
walks
this week.
now because he's like getting out.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I walked a mile today. Like he like told us like, oh, I walked a mile today, and we were like, oh, cool, yeah. I was like, no way. So then we saw him yesterday actually walking, and we were like, all right. Don't want to talk to him on the street because we don't want to get the coronavirus. Like, we're not joking about this. So we were like, let's just turn
We don't talk to
around.
anybody,
We don't talk to anybody.
so-
We don't talk to anybody. Like, we avoid you like the coronavirus. I was gonna say like the plague, but like, no, this is actually happening.
Yeah.
So we walk. So we saw him walking, and we were like, all right, we don't want to have like him be mad at us again or have like an awkward like conversation
But we're walking towards a dead end that you have to walk to
and walk
back.
around. Yeah,
And he's in front of us.
he's in front of us.
And he's at a distance of, I don't know, 500 feet, something like that. And he's just going around turns as we're going. Like,
Yeah, it was
we're
like,
just
it was
kind
like
of.
very awkward. Like he saw us.
Yeah.
I know he saw us, and we were like, all right, let's just turn around like before we have to like have this.
Because then
awkward-
it would have got to the point where he was in the dead end turning around,
Yeah.
and we would have been here,
Yeah.
and it would have been weird, and then we would have been like this, like, and then we would have been like having to walk with him.
Right, and then like we said, we were like, what? Like
We don't talk to my parents, we don't talk to
no,
your
like-
mom, like, if in those situations where it's like,
Yeah.
we talk to them, but we're not like chumming it up because we're all
Yeah.
supposed to be staying distant
It's like
from each other.
well, you literally said like my safety over your feelings, and it's
Yeah.
like yeah,
Like, I don't
that's
want
it.
to offend you, but
Like I know this is going to offend you, so I'm just going to try to avoid this confrontation, or avoid this awkward encounter.
But what's funny is he's not confrontational.
He's not
in the least.
confrontational, but you know, like one thing will set him off. Like we were like, no, 2 minute tomatoes. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
doesn't
But we
talk to you
have
for a
too
year.
many, and he didn't talk to us for like the rest of the summer. So like it's like, how am I going to be like, hey, can you keep a distance? Because like coronavirus. So it's like, let me just avoid this and just whatever. So that's what we did yesterday, and then today we saw him.
But he was very
and
nice.
he was so nice, and I was like, oh, thank God he's not mad at us for avoiding him yesterday.
And he goes to the other side of the road. And
Yes,
walks by.
yes, he did that today. This is not funny anymore.
No.
I thought this was funny, but it's not funny anymore. Okay, so let's go back to this one.
We'll
So-
edit that. We'll edit that out.
no, I still gonna keep it in, but so we used to, before this house was like built, we never had dog like gates up. So we used to have to like try to block off our dogs or
But we
Roxy
were
at
also
the time.
super ballsy and just let her out.
We were so ballsy. We would let Roxy just out and like trust that she wouldn't run, but like sometimes she would like run into our
Never
neighbor's
was she
backyard.
obedient.
Never.
But we
What
just
were
we were
doing?
like, she'll come back.
What were we doing? That was so crazy, so reckless. So anyway, so I was just in the front door, and I was coming in. Maybe I just went for a walk with her.
I was
think.
not home.
You were not home. I think I may have just went for a walk, and I like let her in. All of a sudden, she pushes past me. She runs out the front door, and she beelines it to Coda, the dog that is on our corner. Remember when I said we know the dog? Beelines into that dog's house. So I'm like, oh
Was the
my
dog
God.
outside?
No, the dog was not outside. I wish the dog was because I think it would have kept her contained a little bit. So now I'm like, oh my God. So I run after her. I'm like out of breath. I'm asthmatic. I'm like, I can't even breathe. I'm like doing donuts around this person's property, like around their house, trying to get my dog, and she's not listening. the girl comes out. She's like probably maybe a little bit younger than me. I'd say probably early 20s. She comes out. She somehow gets my dog. I don't know. She's like, hey, come over here. And like my dog's like, oh great, new people. I hate my owner. She goes over and she's like, oh here's your dog, whatever. So I'm like, oh my God, thank you so much. So like I go and I grab my dog and she's like, all right, bye. And she turns to go inside. My dog, I guess, still loves her so much, wants to play, runs up the steps as I'm holding her collar because now she's not on a leash. She goes up the 2 steps. The girl's back is to me because she's going into the house. My head goes face first into this girl's ass. I went boom right into her head and then fell down. And the girl was like, huh? And I was
Never met this person before.
Never met her. I know Coda, but I don't know her. And I was like, my head just went right into your ass. And I was on the floor. I was on like her front steps laughing, thinking like this is, and she's like, okay, are you okay? Like, I'm gonna go inside now. And I was like, no, I'm fine. I can't make eye contact with her. I have not spoke to her since.
No, that's crazy.
Thought that was a pretty funny story.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Also, you have to consider years ago when you first like met Roxy.
Yeah.
Remember we were down in Yonkers and you had her on the leash?
Oh my God.
And she took off like to go run across the road.
There
And
was
she,
a woman and her daughter. I'll never forget it. Yeah.
And she dragged you like
I hit into a tree. I stopped
probably
at a tree.
like 5 feet until
I hit into a tree.
you hit into a tree and your whole thing was cut up.
And I just landed like in the tree, but I never let go of the leash.
No, and you were like,
I was like, "Ah." But you know what? It was a success 'cause my dog's okay.
I feel like this one isn't that funny.
Really? I think it's so funny.
Let's see, let them decide.
So one night we're sleeping and our
Right here.
bedroom was right here. So like our master bedroom, our bed was up against the front of the house. So like our bed was up against this window right here. And we have a neighbor who's like a little suspicious, you know what I'm saying? And she always has like random gentlemen come over. And it always ends up with them yelling at her because she beat them or something like that. Like, this is not a joke, ladies and gentlemen. This is why we
No.
don't get out much because this is true life.
I mean, we, even prior to this story, middle of like the
Middle of the
afternoon.
day. We were upstairs.
And I was
we were
like,
upstairs, yeah.
you'll never hit me again.
You're
and it was like,
abusive. That's why your ex-husband left you. And I was like,
and it was like a guy with a black eye leaving.
yeah. And then like he works at the gas station up the block and like we would see him there with like his black eye. That's not funny. Domestic abuse is not funny. So anyway, so one day we're sleeping. I had to be March, April, something
It was
like that
cold
because
out.
it was snow. There was snow on the floor.
It was
I remember
cold,
there
it was
snow.
cold, yeah.
And I hear like literal like it sounds like people are beating each other, right? We both woke up to it.
No, it sounded bad.
It was really bad. We both literally woke up to it.
And when we were like here sleeping, it sounded like everything was like
Amplified.
in our room
Yeah.
with us.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Now we're in the back of the house, but like when you're in the front, it's like you're by the road.
So the road is right there,
Yeah.
the neighbor's houses are closed. This situation was like right here.
Yeah. This is not an unsolved mystery. This is just like a funny, what I think is a funny story.
Well, it's unsolved. We
It
don't know.
is-
We don't know.
It
what
is actually
happened.
unsolved. But so anyway, so we wake up and I'm like, oh my God. And he's like, I hear that. I'm like, what do we do? We're like, we got to call the cops. So I call the cops. I'm like, hi. Now we had called the cops before on the people who used to live, when this was an apartment, we used to live upstairs. We called the cops.
But that was legitimate domestic abuse.
Yeah. The woman who lived down here was getting beat. Like, you want
Yeah.
to talk about this first?
No, that's not even funny.
Well,
It's
we had
serious.
called the cops and was like, hey, we don't want, they're like, where are you calling from, whatever. We're like, hey, we're in the
Oh, yeah.
upstairs apartment.
We were like,
And
we
they're
want to
like,
remain anonymous.
We want to be as anonymous as possible. And we literally heard it through the floor, like, the cops came and were like, knocked on the door, like, the people from upstairs called.
What's going on? People upstairs
And we were
called.
like, fuck, like, this
But
guy's
she was
gonna
actually
come
being
back.
abused.
This guy's gonna come back and beat us. Like,
Yeah.
I was nervous. I was really nervous.
He pushed the air conditioner
He
in
pushed the air, he used to
Broke
like
into
come
the
in here and
house.
like just like beat her up.
and beat her up.
Not to be like nonchalant about it, but like that's how it was. It was like very nonchalant.
That was
with
not
them.
funny
It was like
at
a
all. It was
regular.
very-
Yeah, I'm not laughing, but like
No, I'm
we
just saying.
like we wanted to be anonymous and we were not anonymous. We heard him say it. So anyway, so I call the cops this night.
But now
I
this
hear like
story,
beating or like fighting and whatever. We both wake up from it. I call the cops and I'm like, hi. Probably said like we want to be anonymous. I probably said that.
yeah. But we hear like violence.
We hear like violence. We don't know what's going on. Don't know. It sounds like people are screaming for help. I'm not really sure what's going on. Whatever.
Yes, it sounded like someone was screaming for
They're
help.
screaming for help. It sounded like a man was screaming for help.
Yes.
Because I remember saying like it sounds like a man
But
screaming
like
for help.
distraught.
Yeah.
And not like someone like help, help. It was like the rumblings of like a drunk man. Or,
Yeah, or like somebody on drugs.
On drugs.
Yeah. So I'm like, somebody, it sounds like somebody's screaming for help, like whatever. So they ask for the address, we give it to them, whatever. We hang up. All of a sudden, we look out the front because we had blinds at the time. We look out the front, and there's a man
but it's
in
like
the middle of a
but
snowstorm.
It's a snowstorm, and the road is like cars are like can't get down the
completely
road.
covered in snow. A man on a bicycle.
But like pedaling and like getting nowhere. In
I
the
feel
snow.
like I mentioned this in one of my vlogs. I
Really?
think I did. My nose is like making weird sense. I think I mentioned this in one of my vlogs. So naturally, I have to call back. I have to call back the cops, and I'm like 911. I'm like, hi. I had just placed.
You're like, yeah.
I
yeah, we
had
know.
just placed for this address. Just want to give you guys an update on what I just saw. A man driving by on a bicycle, and they're like, on a bike. I'm like, yes, on a bicycle. He just drove by. I'm like, he went towards this road, like letting them know like what happened. They're like, okay, so we like see the cops drive by. The next day, it's unsolved. It is an unsolved mystery. The next day, we had to go to Home Depot, and instead of going out the road that we normally go out, because we were still doing house construction.
Yeah.
We went the other way to see the tire tracks of the bike. Remember that?
That's when I
And
helped
when
that
one
lady out
yeah,
with
and
us.
then when we went that way, there was a lady stuck in a snowbank, and my husband had to help her out, all because of the unsolved mystery.
But that being said,
I did call the cops back and let them know.
we have no idea what that. It was safe to assume it was a drug deal.
No, she was
Or
dating
drug
that guy. I think
induced.
she was dating that guy. It was about drugs.
It was about drugs. The guy
She
was on
was
drugs.
dating him because
It was
that was
literally-
the same guy who she beat that night. The other
No.
time. Yeah, it was the same guy. The guy who works at the gas station up the block.
Well, it was literally like below zero
Yeah.
and a snowstorm.
There was snow on the floor.
And he was
there
like,
were bike tire tracks. There were
Like
bike
he
tire
could have
tracks.
just ran away
Yeah.
way faster.
Yeah, I mean, you could have literally like just stayed and like, I don't even know where I'm going with this, but like, yes,
It was-
yes, you could have gotten away way faster anyway, but a bike in like an ice storm, like, what are you doing? So those are our Auburn encounters. You got any more? I
I'm
saw you
thinking.
checking your book before.
No, I don't. Mine are pretty much all the same ones. That's it? That's
You
the
had
same
all the same stuff.
all the same ones.
That's so funny.
All the same ones. We
Damn.
both recognize all the same awkward stuff. You also
Yeah.
wrote some of these in
Yeah, that good morning one is mine. Shaking hand. Yeah.
America.
Yeah, why did I write those?
Because you just had to take over my book and
Do you hear the way he talks to me? I'm gonna be on a bike soon. Like, oh, let's talk about the bikes.
oh yes, that's not awkward, but it's funny.
No, this is great. This is a great story because I don't want to end it on like, that's the story. Wasn't it funny? Yeah.
Go ahead. No, sorry. We wanted bikes.
We wanted
forever.
we manifested it. I have a video about me manifesting stuff, and this is one of the things I talk about. That is true. You probably don't watch my videos, but that is true. We
I watch your videos.
were like, hey, we really want to get into bike riding, but like, bikes are expensive, and we're like, we don't really have like money for that right now. So we're like walking our neighborhood like we always do, and we see two bikes on the road. We're like, we were just talking about
But it
buying
was like-
bikes. Like, this is crazy.
It was like during the time where it's not like we just stole. we didn't
no,
just go steal
no, they were free. They were free.
It was
They were,
like during
with
a
the
time
garbage.
where like in the spring the neighborhood does like the bulk pickups. And people put all their shit outside. So it was like people's old bikes.
Yeah. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, we just saw some bikes and we took them.
Like,
They were
wow,
free.
these are for us.
So no, we were walking and we saw them, and then we were like, great, we'll get them. They were actually two women's bikes.
Yeah. Well, you were like, we'll only take one, and I was like, why? And like, I feel like that was like one of the only fights in our whole relationship.
Yeah.
I was like, why are we only going to take one? You're like, well, I don't want to drive a motorcycle. And I was like, but why can't I have like two? Like, I was like getting so upset. I was getting ridiculously upset over that.
I didn't say that.
I was being ridiculous. We wanted to take.
So we went and got both the bikes. So now we have these two bikes, and it's like, great, we'll fix them up, we'll ride them. And we were gonna say like, I'll ride one of them. We'll just have these two bikes.
Yes. Well, wait. One was a beach cruiser, which I really wanted.
No, was that the first ones?
I think it was.
Maybe.
I think there were two women's
Yeah,
bikes.
maybe.
There were two women's bikes we had.
Yes.
And I was like, I really
Yeah.
wanted a beach cruiser. I didn't know it was a beach cruiser. I was like, I really want a bike with a basket on the front. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know why I wanted that. And that was one of them. And the other one was like a 1970s
Like a road bike or something.
bike
Like
or
a
something
70s
like
looking
that.
road
Yeah,
bike.
yeah.
So we got them both. Then, first we walked the neighborhood, we find them.
Yeah.
We go back, we get my truck,
Yeah,
drive
yeah,
back,
yeah.
get them, come back home. Then we walk the neighborhood again, 4 days later,
Yeah,
and there's a men's one out there.
yeah.
So and a bike rack.
And a bike rack, yep.
So then we go back and we drive and we go get that.
Yep.
And then probably like a few days later,
We went down a different road that we
went
never
down a
went
different road. Well,
At the time,
we never went down there. Now we
Now
do.
that's our road. That's the Tomato Guys road.
There were 2 mountain bikes, a male and a female. So then we took those.
Yep.
And then also, my dad was like, hey, your old bike from when you were a kid is here, take that. So then I took that.
We have 7 bikes.
So now we have 7 bikes in our basement. And none of them are in working condition at this point.
Well, the beach
but we're
cruiser-
going to get them
The
working.
beach cruiser is.
Yeah, I mean, you put air in the tires, it'll work.
Yeah.
That's the only working one. But we were literally going around the neighborhood taking everyone's bikes
Yeah.
for like a week and a half straight.
Well, now we have like so many bikes and like we have a lot of parts and like.
You should put a picture up of all the bikes right there.
Yeah, I should.
And be like, these are, because they're all like rusty.
These are the bikes. Yeah,
That's not awkward. That was great.
that was great.
I'm still happy
Yeah,
about
I
that.
want to manifest more things like that.
Like piles of money.
I'm like, I want piles of money.
But no, I want to fix the bikes and ride them.
Yeah. I want bike parts for free. No, but seriously, it is hot in here, isn't
Yeah,
it?
because the heat doesn't go off
Yeah,
anymore.
our heat's broke. I'm gonna manifest not broken heat.
I'm going to manifest a new thermostat.
A new thermostat. All right, you want to wrap up this video?
No, that's not my job.
All right, guys. We
I'll let-
hope.
yeah.
I'm not good at this. I've been doing this since 2015 and I still suck at it. My quality of
I'm going to
videos.
watch you do it.
My quality of videos have somehow gotten worse through the years. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna actually look in the right spot this time. We want to make more. Guys, thank you so much for watching. We want to make more videos like this during this quarantine, during this time. Hopefully you guys like the content. Hopefully you find it entertaining. We would love for you guys to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, or even comment below. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you will be notified the next time we post a video. I'm going to safely assume that most of the videos going forward are going to be like this because
Well, I was
like,
going to say, should we make more with me in them?
why the hell not? Yeah, I'm just
awkward
gonna
ass.
I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm thinking like this is it now. Like we're making videos together on this channel. But like if you guys don't want to see him, like just be like thumbs down.
Don't thumbs down me.
It still helps out the channel. It doesn't really matter because it still helps out the channel. And he's still gonna be in the videos anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But really, I would like to know what you guys think, if you guys like this, or if you guys have topics that you guys want us to talk about, because we want it to be more of like a podcast feel.
Yes.
And also, we're drinking, so we want to like be like, hey, we wanna
I have
talk
to
about
drink to do this.
stuff. Like I have to like drink to eat. Like I love eating when I drink.
We're waiting to eat.
I cannot wait. We just got a BJ's order, and
delivery.
I cannot wait. It's not delivery; it's DiGiorno. But seriously, guys. Let us know. Let us know if you guys want more videos like this. You're gonna get them anyway for a short period of time. But like if they totally tank and bomb, like then I'll be like,
Then
all
I'm
right.
going to lose my job.
You'll never lose. You'll never lose it. All right, guys. Well, we love you guys, and thank you so much for your love and support, especially during this time. It's a very scary time for everybody, and we love you. And we'll see you guys. Hopefully, we'll see you guys in the next video. Until next time, work hard, dream big.
Eat cake.
Eat cake? I was gonna say and drink alcohol, but not if you're young, so let's do
Ooh.
that again. Work hard, dream big, eat cake. You're supposed to say it with me.
Okay.
Work hard, dream big, eat cake. Bye guys.